Hi guys, sorry I haven't made a video in a while. Today we're gonna show you kind of what's happening on the Envoy and before we do any tuning at all. I just got a log file of me driving it, basically to my mom's house, just a couple miles away. And we'll show you how far off the fuel trims are. I haven't changed anything yet, but this is just how it's running with all the corrections it can make on its own. Let's get started. We'll turn you around here and we'll get started on the computer. First thing I'm going to do is go in here and open the editor software. I need to show you all this, I just forgot to open it first. Here we are, we go, and we're going to open, actually we didn't want this one. See, there I'm messing up on the camera. We need the scanner software. We're not going to do any tuning yet today. I'm going to start that video probably tomorrow. We'll do the beginnings of the tuning. This is how I've got my HP tuner set up. Part of it's because I went to the tuning school, so although I did the beginner's course. Anyway, see, I got all these. A couple things I'll have to add throughout the times. We'll go over all that. Anyway, let's just get into the scan. Let's open my log file. Let's go up here to open log file. Now the way I've got everything, I'll back out of here so I can show you. I got everything right here under my, it's hard to do one-handed, but I go to here, I got the HP tuners folder, I go into here, my logs and tunes, and I'm going to start swapping them out. These are samples you can get off the website. No big deal there, it's just something to look at. You can get all that stuff for free. Just download it to your computer off HP Tuners. You just can't use it until you buy it. You can check all this out yourself. Here's the first drive with the headers. No tune done at all. That's just the first time I started it after the headers. Here's the first drive. Now, as you can see here, I've got different graphs I've set up. This is RPM, map pressure, RPM, and these are long-term fuel trims. Should be relatively close to what this one looks like. This is just map sensor here, it's RPM here. That's how they taught me to set it up. In my computer it's actually set up this way, so we had to make a second one besides how they taught us. Anyway, if you scroll through here, you can start seeing here, starts hitting all these. Let's see, right about here it starts getting into open loop. We're right over here on this slider. You can grab this slider here and just move it across the screen. It moves all that, see? Pretty simple stuff. I'm going to go right here to the first place we went, wide open throttle. You see right here, throttle, green line. I didn't really slam it down, it's 55%. As you'll see later, this one doesn't hit 100%. We'll fix that in the tune. This one maxes out at 83%, stock from Chevy. Thanks, Chevy. Max it'll ever reach is 83%. Right there it is, 83%. You see right here, my fuel trims are bam. Anyway, here's the graph data here. If you see me scrolling through here, it'll show you where I'm hitting those cells at as I scroll through. I'm going to go to the next, down here we'll go to right here an actual full throttle pull, a little short one, not a long one, but as you can see, 83.1%, that's where my throttle maxes out. I got it pegged to the floor, I promise you. Look at my fuel trims though. That is terrifying, 22% off. It's just throwing fuel at it. Now I don't have an AFR hooked up, so I don't know actual final air, final AFR. So after it's adding 22%, I have no idea what it's actually sitting at. And actually, the more warmer it gets, the worse it gets. Look at, I think it's farther down it gets worse. Right here we're running 24.2, and if you know, that's just where it maxes out. It can't really go past 25. So I'm lucky I'm not seeing 25. It's actually maxing out at 24.2. Or it just ain't showing me the 25s. This is the table we'll work with first. We'll take all these errors after we have to shut off our mass airflow first before we do another scan with just the map sensor reading and see how far off it is. We'll tune that, call that tuning the VE table. And then we'll go and we'll tune the mass airflow after that. So, first we're going to tune the map. We're going to do that tomorrow, like we said. I just wanted to show you all what's going on here. This is just headers, small stage 2 cam. It says on the package, no tune needed. Will run on the stock settings. This has got a small tune. I had it tuned by Midwest here in local. I wasn't real happy with their tune, which is the whole reason I'm learning the tune. I didn't want to pay a second person several $100s to make me unhappy. Of course, now I'm $1,400 into tuning my truck after getting the pro version, the HP tuners. I wanted to do the courses because I didn't want to just guess at what I was doing. Got too much money in the car to guess what I'm doing at it. So at least I know exactly how to tune my car without messing it up. There'll be no blown motors because of my crap tune job, you know what I mean? Anyway, you can see me go back through it here. Everywhere I'm hitting wide open throttle, it is just dumping fuel into it because it ain't getting enough. So weird, my short terms are reading 0 right there. My long terms are reading 24. This means it's been programmed to say, just dump the fucking fuel, bro. Look at that injector duty cycle. It's 63.5%. Not good, guys. Not good. Hopefully all this will get better. Well, I don't even, my cam's not supposed to need new fuel injectors or anything like that, but we're going to see how bad it is. I have a Melling Stage 2 from O'Reilly's. At the time I bought it, I was working there, so I got a decent price on it. That's really all we got for a video today. I was going to show you the garage. I put some more trim on it. It's closing up pretty good. We could walk out there and look at it, but we might as well just do that. I'm sure the dog don't mind going outside right now. Anyway, just wanted to show you guys how far off we are with the tuning and how far it's going to take to get the car back to where it belongs. We'll see how many different changes it takes. This is going to be my first car to tune, so we'll see. I think we're going to do all right. I'm actually kind of excited about it. We don't have the car in here, so we're pulling it in later today and getting it ready. I can't do the final tune until I get the wideband sensor. I won't have it. Ow, dog. Sorry, my dog stepped on me. He thinks I'm on the floor. Anyway, here we are. You can see I got still a gap, but I got the trim on it. Just a little hole up there we didn't get sealed up. The door, we're gonna most likely replace that next year with a roll-up door, or as soon as we can afford it. Doesn't look much different, but at least you can see on the ups, not a bunch of light leaking through there anymore. Still got to get some longer screws. Get some longer screws to go in here. These were the ones I had weren't long enough to reach; they just pulled out. So I gotta get some longer screws to hold this down along this ledge, and then I'm gonna spray foam all that. That side fit better some because of the angle, I guess. The angle it hits the pole at. Leave the cats alone, Tobias. And we gotta come through and caulk all the tiny little holes, because this was used metal. That's why we got such a good deal on it. I don't remember if you remember, but I paid $40 for all this metal. Not the pipes, of course. I think I have 200 in the pipes. And about 40, 50 or something like that, maybe 60 in the screws, and then someone else gave me a bag. My uncle gave me a bag of 3,000 screws. Thank God we didn't have to buy that, because we bought a couple hundred and that cost us 60 bucks. It took 3,000 more and we ran out. We're gonna need more. But you see, I got the trim on. It's not perfect, but who cares about perfect? We have less than whatever we said, a couple $100 anyway in this entire garage. I got more than that in that go-kart. Yeah, that fan costs more than this garage. So yeah, it's not perfect. Wasn't meant to be. Tell you what, it's better than the gravel and the non-gravel we had at the beginning of this year. We've been working on cars in this driveway for 13 years without this. This wasn't even here. This is all fill. Everything you see where the gravel is was all fill. I had to fill it in with dirt and wood chips over the years and let it pack down. I can't even really explain to you how crazy what we did was. Like, clear to the right here where the edge of the garage is, that's beyond where I used to be able to go. There were rocks there. I had to hammer all them rocks out from about that first pole back. It was just big rocks I had to destroy with a hammer. Well, a rock chisel, hammer, drill. I didn't do it by hand. I started to, but yeah, it was taking too long. You kind of see how far it is up right here, how tall it is to get to the bottom of that garage. That used to be clear over there at where the garage begins. It dropped off like that, full straight across the front of the garage there. That was all that much lower, 3-4 foot lower. You know, still haven't finished this end wall. I want to put a roof up over that, the output here, and maybe all the way down this walkway. Eventually, might even roof over here to the shed. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I just did all this yesterday to the garage. It probably don't seem like much to you, but it took me all day. Terrified of heights, and I had to crawl across the top of this garage to put this, you know, to put all the top in, all the top cap on, and it's still got a little piece here on the end that's gonna crawl back up there and finish. I have the piece, I just didn't have it with me on the roof, and like I said, I ran out of screws. I just got enough just to hold it on. I'm getting real tired of it. Like around the edges over here, like it would just pour in rain when it rained on those edges, and it's been a rainy year if y'all don't know. Like I had a bucket sitting here, a box sitting here, and every time it rained, it would just cover everything on this shelf. Luckily, I just come out and dry it off. Didn't hurt it. This is the box. You know, the valve covers we didn't get to use. They're still in there. They'll be on something someday. You know, I can't just throw them away. $100 valve covers. I got this box from my mom. Hangs on the wall. We're gonna put some hooks in there. It opens up like this. The other side does open farther, but we're gonna put some hooks in here for I don't even know what. Probably you know, like wrenches. Might hang all my wrenches in this box. That might be all its forward wrenches and pliers. That'd be great. So when we're all done, I'd like to have all my tools organized. That's the whole reason, main reason we're building this is I got tools here. I got tools I keep in the car. I got tools I had to keep at my mom's house. When I have a job, my tools are at work. If I can get a job in shops, you know, people. I don't really like working in shops. They don't like to take. Right now, I'm carrying most of my tools in a little box like that. They're just shoved in there. I got lots of specialty tools. I got air hoses, never been used before. I don't even have an air compressor here. I got to get it. It's at my mom's house. A lot of my stuff there because I didn't have anywhere to put it here at home. We're getting there. With any luck, we'll have concrete floor in here within a year or two. Be realistic. It's a little kid's projector. Watching movies out here on the wall. Kids love it. I got all these, I got tools everywhere, just nowhere to put them. And I got that shed, but it was pain. You can see all the little holes everywhere. That's funny. All the tiny dots on the floor. It's gonna be fun filling all those. Anyway, thanks for watching. Nick again, Heather's Automotive. We appreciate your patronage. We love it. Of course, we don't really do this for anybody. We're just doing this for a record keeping. You guys appreciate it. I appreciate you watching it. Just didn't really expect to have any subscribers, so all of them I get are always appreciated. And if you guys have anything you'd like me to do, or anything, any questions, you can just ask them down in the bottom. We're going to be going over tuning the Envoy this next couple of videos. I don't know how long it'll take or what it'll take me to get to it. Maybe one day we'll get into why I don't do stuff the same pace as everyone else. That's neither here nor there. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching again. Thanks again. See you next another automotive.